So I've put a map room over here. It's kind of fancy. I'll show you later. And then I have put a map room up at Mounds of the Dead up here as well. Because we live very central. And I don't mind riding the camel / running along with the camel behind me with my stuff because he's got rights to people. But it is quite nice to have a map room kind of at the other end of the map. So in case I want to kind of nip across to Mounds or to the jungle or whatever, then I have the option. Alrighty. Well, everybody knows where we are, right? We're at our lovely little base here in the savannah, which is one of my favourite places to live. It's so beautiful. And let's see if we can find Freya. I'm going to bring my lovely Lianeele with me, who's my current buddy, just because we got her super early. And if you get Lianeele early, you got to, like, give her the respect of, like, bringing her with you on your journeys and whatnot. We ended up in the volcano yesterday and did a Freya quest. And I came back through absolute magic. Absolutely magical traversal of the map. Not at all, using admin commands, because I'm too lazy to travel back on the camel. Camel's like chance to be a fine thing. So let's like double buff ourselves with for strength. So we haven't got our fancy agility weapons yet. So I'm doing kind of a like strength situation here. I have respec since yesterday because I want to kind of see how we get on if we just have a little bit more stamina. Because the penalty, they have kind of changed stamina in this update. There is a penalty again, like veterans of the game will know, or not even super far away, not even people who've been playing for that long, will know that we used to have a penalty if you ran out of stamina. We used to have like that grey situation on the screen, and there'd be a bit of a like, you'd go into negative numbers for stamina and have to wait for it to come back up again. So we have that, and we also have a little pause before stamina starts to regenerate, even without running out. And that little pause, I think, is slightly too long for me personally. But I do like to be very quick, feel very dynamic, responsive, that kind of thing. Sorry, I got to breathe. So I thought let's try just a tiny bit more stamina. So I've maxed out our grit and I've given ourselves steel thewed, which has been a favourite of mine in the past. If you're going to do like a lightweight armour situation, particularly with like, agility and things like that, steel thewed is really cool, especially if you want to fight like the arena champion and stuff like that, because you can only take 33% of your maximum health in damage per hit, and she will take a lot of it and she'll negate your armor. So there you are. We've got 3 perks in vitality. I do like to use glutton for punishment, but I'm trying to like have a balance between that and some strength, because I like to hit pretty hard. And then I've gone down to just 1 perk in agility. You can see my strength buffs there, and again, as usual, I have the as little expertise as possible because I hate putting points in expertise, but there we are. That's it. Okay, so she's buffed, I'm buffed. Doombringer is just buffed with his incredible good looks. He just can't help it. He's just super cool. He's like, thank you for recognizing that. Let's find our Freya situation. Here we are. She's lurking around for us. See what she wants to say. Everybody ready? Everybody comfortable? Are you comfortable, people? Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat for a chance to win a DLC of your choice for the game, excluding Seekers of the Dawn, excluding Sipta. Everything else is available. And we have some drops for the Blood Katana. Welcome, people. Lord Corrupted Fart Clouds. What if Lord Corrupted Farts or something like that? I think that's his name, yes. The Bean Champion. Barry, thank you for the follow. Welcome. The musical fruit master and keeper of the magical toots. Oh my goodness, here we go. Doombringer, I named my camel. Norbits, did you? Couldn't link my Conan to Twitch the other day, probably because I'm still on PS4. Kept saying error, try again. I'm gonna try again after I get the drop. Okay. Did you see the drop, exclamation mark drops link that just tells you with, Can you move, lovely lady? Everybody's stuck. Can I help you with you're causing a bit of a blockage there, Lianeele. Perfect. Yeah, exclamation mark drops, it gives you kind of a link with all the instructions, but yeah, sounds like you kind of came and took over an issue. Yeah, all the instructions, because I'm going to get asked this a lot. Somebody got really upset that I gave them a link for instructions the other day and doesn't realise that I get asked this like 20, 30 times sometimes in a stream, and it's like, you want me to just keep saying the same thing, because I really do, but like, here's a link. There you go. It tells you exactly what to do. There we are, friendos. Still super new to Exiles. Friend told me about you. Ah, quite pleased to be here. Hopefully the nice things. And thank you for all the explanations. Thank you for being here. Glad they recommended me. Named my camel Hot Lips. Did you, Grail? Oh, dear me. Right, let's get on with it, shall we, friendos? Right, hello, Freya. Can I help you?
A dark morning, friend. A dark day.
What's the matter? Are you ready to go and find your husband?
Aye, the time has come. But the people of New Asagarth, they've been lying to me. Protecting the witch. There will be a reckoning.
You think your kinsman will attack us?
My father died to save them. My husband and I kept them safe when we reached the exiled lands. You, a stranger, have been more true to me than them.
Continue.
They have chosen a side. It's not their wrath that I fear. It's mine. I ache for vengeance, for answers. We will claim them in New Asagarth.
It is time, apparently.
Onwards then, friend. Let's walk this bloody path together.
All right. Am I meeting you at Asagarth? We could do that. I got my friendo here. All right. Shall we, go? We do have a map room, don't we? Shall I show you my map rooms that I built before we go? I keep forgetting I have a map room on the roof. I assume she's meeting us at Asagarth. It's been a minute, friendos. How am I going to go to the places? I'm just going to, when we get to the places where I've built the map rooms, I'll just show you them. I think that's the thing. We're going to go to the pink place. We're going to go to the Bridge of the Betrayer. We're going to ride the camel across. Yeah. Let's do it. Am I a MASH fan? Wait, what did I say that was MASH related? I haven't seen MASH for a minute, honestly. I do love that she clears my corruption. Oh, it's so nice. For people like me who, I hate just even the tiniest bit of corruption. It's so nice that it clears immediately. I mean, I could just make some corrupting brews, couldn't I? But it's Lianeele, people. You know what I mean? You've got to respect her, you know. Oh, did you see that? Oh, the camel named Hot Lips. Did they have a camel named Hot Lips? Okay. That sounds like the kind of thing Grey would probably make reference to. Okay, we're going to ride across the bridge. It is very, 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 very cold. Extremely cold, you might say, which is the point at which you start to take damage when you get to that sort of temperature. Then you get to frostbite. We went so quick, I don't think we even got to frostbite, did we? There we are. We have 3 cold protection, 3 bars in cold protection. Let's get off and quickly heal up. Bam, bam, bam. Lianeele's like, I don't understand it. She's using the camel. This almost never happens. So we're going to go to Asagarth. Should we check out the little camps on the way? Some little NPC camps. Do I have my... Can I just have a quick truncheon check? Do we have our truncheons? Wait. Can I prepare myself? Okay, so it's Seth's truncheon. I've got my bindings of the dead, which we crafted the other day. Oh, let me take the truncheon that has been used, and I'm just going to put her to flee if we get into some shenanigans, because she's going to hit them incredibly hard with this Hanneman's Gather situation. Okay, we're going to run along though, because I just love the freedom. Hello, Lumiso. Hello. Did they mention Anna's aversion to fall damage? I just never die to fall damage because I'm just incredibly gifted as a gamer. Sorry, I've got a slight tickle. Slight cough there. Yeah. I've just never died to fall damage in any game. And it's just really become a thing. And my mods are just really delighted about it because they just want to see me do well in life. These are all factual statements. Not one of them is a lie. So I'm looking around for named people. Wait, excuse me. I was about to hit the flee button. Okay, everybody is unfriendable. Wonderful. Great job, Lianeele. Is my camel with me? Yes, come on, friendo. This little thing is treasure that really has incredibly low value. You can pick it up and put it in your coffer if you want to. We're going to do that at some point. I'm probably going to do things like golems and purges and all that shenanigans. We learnt a new emote, Slit Throat. If you want to be a badass. Yeah, I think we're going to do like a bunch of different things. We haven't done most of the dungeons we've got left to do. We've done Palace of the Witch Queen, we've done the dregs. But I'm kind of saving the rest of them. I would like to redo the dregs, but when you enter the dregs and you reach the water, there is this ridiculous bug that goes beep really loudly, and then all sound cuts out. So for that reason, I guess I just haven't felt compelled to go back. But it is quite a good one to farm, like, really early on.
Come out if the shadows cur.
Excuse me, what did you call me? It was a bit early on my old leap. Beautiful. Oh, we dropped some eggs. I guess we'll take some eggs. Okay, I see a dancer. It's a dude, so I'm not going to get my truncheon out. Unless it's Oyvind. It could be Oyvind. He'd look more epic. Taskmaster tier 2. We already have a named, and I actually got one from the, what's it called? From the tavern this last couple of days. Maybe last night. Do-do. Bum-bum-ba-dum. Lots of gorgeous places to build around here. The lighting is lovely. The music is really nice. That place over there is on my build locations video. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out on my YouTube channel. After the stream, obviously. But yeah, that's really nice. What is it called? Ice Spire Chasm? Question mark. Yes, I think so. And along here is another gorgeous base location as well, with a lovely view of over there, but you're not in the freezing cold. You know, just consider this your, like, you know, realty tour. Somersaulting from location to location, mandatory. Yes, absolutely mandatory. On pain of death, absolutely. Yep. You can. My back has been out for over a week. Yeah, definitely not in real life, people. There'll be no back flipping. Does Oyvind have long flowing locks framing his shiny pate? Does he have a pate?
Inasal just subscribed with Prime. WOOT.
Ina, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Thank you for using your Prime here. Thank you. Oyvind is entirely bald of the head. Yes. Yeah, look at this incredible view here. Like, don't you want to live here? Such a great spot. Really nice for like a little castle or something, or like a cozy little home. Very peaceful, away from Asagarth. The waters are super chilly, so if you want to have like a nice iced drink, you can do. With fantastic views of like volcano and stuff. I love it. The nice thing about this kind of game, and just this game generally, is when you've kind of done the things, there's always somewhere new to build, isn't there? I think that's so nice. And I always used to kind of like start afresh. I didn't start just doing fresh playthroughs all the time when I started making content. I was always starting fresh on new servers and things, new people, you know, new build locations and stuff. I just feel like I could play this game forever, honestly. I guess I have been at this point. The jungle is really nice. The jungle's quite rainy though. You know what I mean? Base locations, that's it, yeah, with the link. I saw a blonde Thrall dancer in September. Unfortunately, it was on a brand new run of mine. Couldn't bring it to a free pop-up gym. So she will have been a Hyborian. They're always Hyborians, aren't they? But I think I used to always play as a Zamorian and then just make her like blonde or something. Back when I was like really trying to make my own face. I really gave up on that a while ago. And maybe I'll get like one of those face mods at some point and we'll do a stream where I'm just like trying to create my own face. That would be weird. Anyway, let's move on. But now we're Nordheimers with a tan. So Italian Nordheimers, essentially. Ooh, squirrel. No. Not Ulrich, whatever his name is. Get off my Lianeele, you fudges. That's right, I protect. Right, somebody remind me that we are here to see Freya. I guess we'll check the cage as well. I quite like her little outfit. It is just transmogged using Fashionist. You come out of the bush, my lady. Oh, someone's coming over. It is transmog. We have the Voidforged Dragon Ribs, Horned Helmet, and then she's just got like looted armor. But I kind of like that look on her. wanted something kind of in keeping with the Cimmerian vibes or whatever. But I didn't want to put like a big heavy like chest piece on her. I don't know. I'll let you work out for yourself where that is. Bum, 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 bum. I love the music around here. So nice. I turned the music down a little bit because it was so loud at my base. So I'm sorry if you can't really hear it very well. I'll just hum along. Wish the jungle was more dense, but I understand the game logistics. Yes. I agree with you. I wish the jungle could maybe have a rework. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Some more kind of like NPC camps and stuff. Some more kind of interesting things. I feel that way about the volcano. I always mention that as well. Yeah, there's a lot of space in the jungle. I mean, I guess if they reworked it, people who've been playing for a long time would lose like their base locations. I don't know how you guys would feel about it. Yeah. Just when you think, oh, they won't do that because the game's been out for so long, they do change certain things, and I'm like, really? After all this time, you know? Something shall remain a mystery. Nord who speaks with the Nord who speaks with the hands. There you go. Absolutely. I don't really speak with my hands too much, I guess. I don't think so. And I got my count link to check how much time I still needed. It says the katana is no longer available. It ended at noon today. Is it over, people? Stop it. Is it? Damn it, friendos. It literally listed today. Wait, let me just turn the heat off 1 sec. Oh, it's gone really warm in here. Darn it, people. Do. Bum. Thought it ended at midnight today. Yeah, it said on the thing, it said just this date on the thingy. Hold on a second, friendos. Let me try, let me check the drops inventory. Drops. All campaigns. Conan Exiles. 4 p.m. BST. Wednesday 9th, 4 p.m. So it ended at 4 p.m, not 12 o'clock today. Campaign has closed. Yep. Let me change my title, friendos. Dun. Yep, it's over, friendos. Sagittarius. Well, hopefully you got it anyway. Okay. Well, I did stream for like most of the drops period, and now here she is, our friendo. But it ended at midnight. I thought it was ended at midnight today, yeah. Next drop starts on the 13th. Yeah, the next one is going to be the white bunny pet. And then the one after that is going to be the, what is it called? The Watcher furniture set. That's it. Next one starts on the 16th. It's on my Twitter. I'll have a look later. Sorry about that, Danny. That's a shame. Hello, Margaret. Hello, people joining. Smokebid. Hello. If I've missed anybody. Alrighty. Shall we speak to the lady?
I wanted to give you my thanks.
You're welcome.
You had no stake in this battle. When you found me, I was lost, unable to move, paralyzed by weakness.
I remember. It was all rather pathetic.
But you've stuck by me while I've gathered my strength. My sense of purpose. Whatever happens next, I owe you.
You're welcome. I'm still hoping I get something out of this whole adventure. Didn't you promise me some free smithing? Oh, I just can't bring myself to.
When we get inside, look for Elder Hagarth. He was the one I spoke to last time. He knows. Let's go and find our answers.
All right. Come on, lady. Dun, 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 dun. Get off my Doombringer. think we got... Oh, there's somebody still there. Sorry about that, madam. Alright, Elder Hagarth. Right at the back. Wanted the katana, I used them all that well. Yeah, I mean, it's been on for a couple of weeks, but... Oh, well, friendos. Okay. We can take 9 coins. What are those banners? Heirs of the North banners. I realised earlier today that I have Build Everywhere switched on. Probably what I'll do is I will show you... what's the banner? It's quite nice, isn't it? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I must have at some point. I guess we'll take it. Yes, I realised that it had Build Everywhere switched on, and that will kind of become apparent when I show you where I put the map rooms. Hi there. This is a bad time to see an attractive dancer. Ah, she's fine. Okay, let's get our language dictionary. Nordheimer. I hear somebody. What do we got? I really hope there aren't any good people here, because we're not going to have any... Let's just cleave into the mix, shall we? Beautiful. Let's take our free jailer's key. These boots are definitely worth grabbing. I'm going to leave them behind. Also, so is the star metal sword. Even if you don't want it, you can put it in your dismantling bench and then use it to craft star metal tools and armor and things like that. And yet, here we are, leaving it behind. Do, 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 do. Hi there. We've got like a nice strong dancer and then Freya. It's kind of cool. I don't remember them saying a tally has come for me or a tally has come until recently. Does anybody else heard that before? Is that new? Is that like a little... Is there some kind of teaser? Get the goats. Excellent. I've only heard that in this playthrough. I feel like I haven't heard them say that before. But I am the kind of person who thinks that trees are new in real life. So I'm not exactly completely reliable about that. I acknowledge it. 100, yes. Absolutely. I do believe the chakrams are getting nerfed, by the way. If you're a friend of the chakrams, so enjoy those while you can. Those were a previous drop. Blood crystal chakrams. So this is where Hagarth should be. Can I put Lianeele on withdraw? I don't know if that... So I don't know if the withdraw is actually going to work. It hasn't worked before, really. Hi there. She's not going to do any fighting.
Hello there.
I kind of want her to do the unfriending. Oh, she walks away when she's like low health, does she?
So I can carve it on your pyre. Tell me your name. So I can
Okay, that's just a Nordheimer fighter. I see, okay. So Hagarth isn't here. Dun, 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 dun. This is treasure. It's in like various different houses around this place. Shows up at different places. It's worth 5,000 gold coins. You can walk it home and put it in the area vicinity of your clan coffer. It'll help you summon higher level purges. Where's Freya gone? She left. I saw her walking away. She took a couple of like hits. Is she with me? Hello? Did she just leave altogether if she takes too much damage? Is that what it is? She's no longer following, yeah. She didn't die. She was about to say, if she takes much damage, does she? I see, okay. That's cool. Okay. Let's go grab her. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Oh, I don't know what's happened to all these people. Must have been something in the food or something. Who knows? Oops, can never tell. Do, 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 do. So, I didn't see Hagarth there, that's the only thing.
I wanted to give you my thanks, but you've stuck. When we get inside, look for Elder Hagarth. He was the one I spoke to last time. He knows. Let's go and find our answers.
Okay. We try again, I guess. He wasn't where I expected him to be. I thought he was supposed to be in that back like, house situation. Maybe at the guy's hut. Trees that can whisper, talk to each other, even move. Don't worry, you're not alone. The trees are new. Okay, okay. Well, some people have respawned because we ran out. So I do have a bit more stamina this time with my extra, like, maxed out grit. Atta girl. All right. I assume he'll be at the back. Get the goats. The goats are actually like a real spanner in the works if you're trying to knock someone out. Oh, the gurgling. It's a bit excessive, isn't it? Oh. I love these weapons. There is a dude in there. Hello, mate. You want to pop out here? It's not him. It's another just tier 3. We do have voice on like max, kind of boosted up because yeah, sometimes when I do like single player games, the voice is a bit quiet. Maybe he's by the altar or something. Oh, here he is.
Any closer and I'll got you.
Okay.
When we get inside, look for Elder Hagarth. He was the one I spoke to last time. He knows. Let's go and find our answers.
Okay. He's almost dead. Do you want to speak to him? Doombringer. So, can we... Oh, eat to talk.
Ymir's beard, have mercy.
Talk, old man. Freya wants to know where her husband is.
I don't know anything. By Ymir, I told Freya the truth the last time she was here.
Listen closely. Freya doesn't like hurting people she knows. But I don't know you, so you have one chance to tell us where Angvar is.
I can't. Hulda will return and she'll...
She'll what? Sour the milk? Kill the chickens? I've never met Hulda, but whatever she can do with sorcery, I can do with steel.
No. Please, don't!
Hulda,
Enough.
is it?
Who are you?
Oh.
Why are you looking for me?
Hulda, is it? I'm looking for Angvar.
Ah, you must be Freya's pet. It didn't take her long to find new companionship. Angvar is better off here with me. He doesn't want to come home.
Tell me where you are, and we'll find out whether that's true.
And what do I have to gain from that? I have Angvar, body and soul. I am safe here. Why would I tell you where I am?
Your safety is an illusion, because Freya and I will never stop hunting you. Face us now, or we'll find you and slit your throat.
You don't know anything. Where I am, who I am, what I have gone through to get here. You're nothing.
Perhaps, but the exiled lands are only so large. I will find you one day, or you can choose the time and place of our meeting.
So, he's with the witch. She has Angvar.
The mod I use on the truncheon is the advanced tool upgrade kit. So you can also put an oil of concussion from the oils of the memory of oils feat that you learn from the archivist in the unnamed city. There you go. But yes, advanced blunted weapon fitting, hardened steel made in a tinkerer's bench. Do you think she's telling the truth that he has become hers?
That Hulda has taken my husband, I believe. As for the rest, I don't know what to believe.
Shall we go and get him back?
My arm aches. I need some time alone to think about what she said.
Excellent. Take the heart of a Nordheimer, I guess. Alright, Lianeele, it's just me and you now. Friendo. Dun, 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 dun. I think we've got like maybe one section left of that quest. Oh, I want Lagadara to spawn in. So let's clear this place out.
To the Outlander! Some more.
He went on for a bit, didn't he? It was very Python. Okay. You see, they keep mentioning Atali. Interesting. Oh, there's some goldstone. We wanted that the other day, didn't we? Excellent stuff. Gonna leave it. I wonder if these boxes haven't been updated. You're not supposed to find building resources in boxes anymore. I mean, I guess it is next to smelters, so that does make sense, actually, doesn't it? Dun, 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 dun. All right. Beautiful. If I've got a mere priest but don't have any Emir set up, and in fact don't have any Emir religion knowledge. Is there any reason to keep that thrall, or should just let him go and have a nice priesthood? It depends if you have a named priest or not, I guess. Or, I mean, it's up to you if you keep him or not. But if you've got a named one, I would definitely keep him, because you might want to learn that religion, because it's quite normal to learn all the religions and take advantage of all the different, like, recipes and stuff. Okay. So, I'm tempted. So I would like to climb Fingerfang Rock. While we wait for Freya to reset her story. I'd like to kind of check out the Skittering Cavern and Zath Cave for some legendaries. But I'm tempted. I'm tempted to speak to Lou and get that restarted. So shall we go to... Let's go home. I guess we'll go via Lian's cage at Lian's watch and see if we can get somebody good from his cage, because you get good people from his cage. Da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Da-dum-dum. On Sipta, not sure how I'd even get Emir religion unlocked. That's a good question. I assume you pick up a book for it. They have made it so obviously on this map, I don't remember how you learn all the religions on. Like, I always just learn Zath. Somebody in the chat will know. There are a lot of like recipes that you learn from dungeons on that map. Is there a trainer for Emir on Sipta, people? Somebody will know. Is it like a runaway bride in a cold, like in the cold? Yep. In Conan times. A lore appropriate. Character looks cool in white though, because she's got like blonde hair. Certain priests and NPCs drop religious items. Yep. So this is from 3 years ago. So yeah, assume that use the shrine, summon the mobs. So you can still learn the So you can still learn the recipes, obviously, in your feat tab, in case you didn't know, if you don't find the thing that you need. It costs like 50 feat points though, so you would need fragments of power to eat to replace the feats you lose, or make a tablet. Tablets of power or fragments. Just one at a time if you want to. So you can learn them in your like knowledge tab under religion. You can just choose to like, have I learned all these? I've been there. Okay, I've learned all mine kind of legitimately. But say if I hadn't learnt Emir, I could just learn it here for like 50 feat points, the basic one. So there's that. If you want to do that, you can do. But you'll need to farm fragments from bosses. Not any trainers in Scepter. One has to do the surge to learn the religions from relics. But I'm assuming you can still... I'm assuming on Scepter you can also pick up recipes from like religious people around the map. Like you can here. I'd be very surprised if you can't. Thank you for clarifying that. That's very helpful. Too bad I can't just convince the priest to take up worshipping Zath. That would solve my problem. You're gonna try and convert a priest. That's a special kind of thing. Did we get 2 jailers? We had 2 jailers, friendos. Has that happened to you before? Is there... Yeah, I've never seen that before. The same location. We go. I did rescue Lian, by the way, from Mounds. He is now at home. Is he dressed? Probably dressed. Okay, if we've got all the people... there was some... I haven't seen them yet on this playthrough, but there's usually a backpack with like a supply material here. I haven't seen them on this playthrough yet. See if you're any good, otherwise we'll free you, my friend. Kushite Archer Tier 3. just like wants to set. He's cold. He wants to stand on the fire. Wait. You can go, my dude. Doo-doo. All right. James. Ooh. Didn't say it would be easy. Even more reason to get into doing so. Yeah, the surges. Yeah, I only did the surges once back on PlayStation, and I hated them so much because it was on an official like PvE server. I hated them so much I never did them again because unlike purges, my experience with purges on officials, I think. How do I say this? People just turned up and were like just sort of saw it as a free for all, and that was never my experience on like with purges basically. So I was like, why would I like farm all these mats? I have mentioned this before. I was like, why would I farm all these mats in order to summon a surge? Just to have people come over and like knock them out and take them and everything. So I went around killing everything so that people couldn't take it. Yes, with incredible amounts of spite. Because I was furious. I was like, this is ridiculous. Me and my friend, we just like, farmed all the stuff and, I was furious. So I never did surges after that. So there you are. And there you have it. Do you promise to take this axe, to slash and to swing, to unfriend her? Well, it's as long as you both know if that's it. Exactly. It was... Having everyone come by and try and get freebies would drive me nuts too. Yeah. Single player is absolutely the way to do it. Yes. Yepers. Or on a private server where people are like, supposed to be nice to each other like ours, I guess. Yeah. Do let me know if you do surges and people come and take stuff without your permission. You let me know, please, friendos, on our like servers, because I will have order. I mean, we live in a society, people. Come on now. Recently did some surges on our private server. It was an enormous laugh. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, the thing is, with purges, it was always just very, like, kind and helpful. People would sort of say, "Oh, I'm having my purge. Do people want to come over?" And people would come and help. And then they would never, ever, like, try and steal your people or whatever. It was just, like, a really good laugh. And then you'd go and help, like, with their purges and stuff. And people would give each other kind of, like, crafters and whatever anyway, if they had spares. So, yeah. And then I did it on Sipta, surges on Sipta, and I was like, wow, this is bad. Never doing this again. Why am I coming up here? Automatic pilot. Da-da-da-da. She's just doing a very violent form of like parkour. Well, several broken bones, but it's really, it's all the rage. All the kids are doing it. Probably watch some surge stuff. Yeah, probably. That's it. Yeah, it is a bit of a, I guess, a gap in my experience really, just because I just didn't enjoy it when I did it. Purges, I did the hell out of them. My goodness. It's ridiculous that she can point while she's like doing a forward roll. All right. Oh, do me. She's taking no prisoners. Oh. RTX 4070 Ti. You're asking about my graphics card? Yeah. Did anybody else have a better experience with surges on Sipta? Did everybody have the same thing? It might have just been like that happened at the beginning, but because it kind of announces itself on the map, everybody knows what's happening and where it's happening. It's like, hey, we've got a bunch of TVs out on the curb here. I'm going to take them home with me, but I'm just letting you know that I'm going to take all these TVs home. It's not an invite or anything, but this is exactly where it's happening. Here's a big beam of light in the sky. just for information, you know. That's exactly what it's like. Suddenly, like, the entire server descends. Like, quick, quick, Black Friday. Yep, for free. Do do dun dun dun. Do do dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, do me. All right, let's go and activate Lu Fei, shall we? Wait. Get off the creature. Enough of your grumbling, Doombringer. I see you. You was too more than me. So I'm gonna do. I want to do golems at some point. Yes, yippers indeed. But I think we'll do that. We'll like speak to Master Carver Huang, like just before we do that. I don't think we'll kind of set that up already. Do 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 do. Really, it was the only way to get Thralls, which is a truckload of lame. Yeah. Yeah. Bum ba-dum bum bum. We don't have a bladesmith yet, friendos. We only have a tier 3 blacksmith. Just thinking out loud. Should check the little camp near us. Now, do we have anybody at the bar? So I did post about this on socials, on all the socials, including like Reddit and everything like that. But I improved quality of life modded our barkeeper, and I also changed her name to Sonia, which I can't see right now. There you go, Sonia. So she's no longer like a sweaty dude, which I'm happy about. But, you know, no offense to sweaty dudes, obviously. And she's wearing most of the barkeeper outfit, but she's wearing the same top as I am, just in like the colour that it usually arrives in, which is like the slave forged sacrificial chest piece, which I think is a Sipta thing, right? So she looks a bit different. Hopefully she's wearing sunscreen. She's a bit pale for this like sunny weather. And then I also improved quality of life modded this lady here, who was also a barkeeper. She's in like a mixture of different clothing. She's in mostly Zamorian barkeep. Sorry, the pants are veneer barkeep leggings. The top is this Barracan brigand shirt. And I kind of like this combination. It's kind of like cool. And I like that she's wearing something slightly different from the other lady as well. And I like the little headband because she can have something on her head but without ruining her hairstyle and whatnot. And the reason I kind of put this on socials is because I would really like it if they would work towards adding some features of like some of the quality of life mods that are most successful, popular into the game, so that people on console and people who play on official servers could take advantage of them. So like being able to edit really just basic stuff about your Thrall's appearance, I would really like. Crafting from containers, information in benches that I feel like should just be there before you craft stuff anyway. All those kinds of things. She's a new recruit, and I changed her clothes as well. I think this is from these are from Immersive Armor, these two pieces. Desert Wanderer. I gave her this Relic Hunter backpack. It looks kind of cool, and she's got the same things there. She looks kind of cool. What else do we have in our tavern? Taskmaster tier 3. Question mark. I'm definitely not just hiring people based on their looks. You know what I mean? It's 2025 people. We rise above these things. Have you seen? Up to tier 1. Alright. Nothing too exciting. I do really love the alfresco bar. I always really enjoy doing kind of like a roof terrace, having like a workshop outside his Lian just to prove he came back. He's been rescued. I don't have any nice clothes for him yet, so he's wearing a combination of things, and he's working on his bad back. He's developing a bit of a hunch there. I brought our berserkers out here. Do you remember we picked up a dude berserker? This was that person. I've improved quality of life modded them. And then this one who was dancing in a workshop. I put them in crafted Sumerian steel armor because I think it looks kind of, you know, decent on these berserkers or whatever. And I thought we would have them here as guards. So if I do get followed in here by some of the dogs of the desert friendos, we've got a couple of very tough people to kind of deal with them. They've just got the axes that they kind of spawned in with. Or I gave her a short sword. So now we have some tough frontline kind of defences. Oh, I forgot to mention this. It occurred to me that we had bears, and I remembered that there was a baby bear that came with the, like, veneer tavern thing or whatever, or like in a bundle or something. So I did convert by making sorceress food or something in the alchemist bench. If you have the kind of rights to the DLC or the bizarre item, whatever, you can craft this sorceress food, and then you can craft the bear in your inventory. And there's this little domesticated bear. This is sorcerer's pet food. There you go, in the bear cup. And you just do it in your inventory, basically. You don't have to use a taming bench or anything. Oh, he's on the run. So you'll notice. So I found that they opened the gates even when I disabled thrall use. You can lock the door for thralls, and I did have gates here. You see, they open the doors, which is a thing now in this most recent update, so they can kind of path properly, which is cool. But yeah, even with locking the doors, those little bears were still wandering out of here. And so I thought I would put this fence back up here. So I put the fence up last night, and I kind of put the little gates there, and I decided to get rid of the gates because they were escaping. So now we have these little baby bears just kind of wandering around in our stables, which I think is kind of sweet, really. And they can't harass the horse or the camel because they've got their own little sections. There you are. It's super cute, isn't it, Orca? Yeah, super cute. So there you have it. We have 2 of those, and I don't think they're going to breed. So I think we're going to be all right, friends. Okay, let's go speak to Lou, shall we? And I will show you the new map room that I built there. And I guess we'll also go do a little round of Mounds of the Dead so I can show you the map room there as well. Let me put my stone and branches away in the boxes that I've definitely not just been filling up. In the dump boxes. Yep, it's not a thing. I would never just dump stuff in boxes, people. You know what I mean? Just much more mature than that. Okay. She's fully equipped. Let's go. Where's little Doom friendo? Come on, Doom friendo. Oh, I love him so much. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Do we have both of our truncheons with us? Yep. Okay, let's go to Lufay, and then we'll do Mounds, because we've got map rooms now. So we want to go to the southern jungle obelisk over here. There's the northern one up here. I don't know why I haven't marked it or whatever. Yep, so not that one, this one. Let's go, people. There you go. Next week you'll put down the white rabbit, then I assume you should have the knowledge to craft them already. Yes, I do have the knowledge, indeedy. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. Yeah. Alright, let's go. So let's go speak to Lufay. We need to reactivate him because I messed up with the last one. And I'm determined to have an actual useful, like, Lufay, because I'd like to kind of try him out and stuff. Last time I got him and I just went into a big sulk. I'm kind of joking, by the way, in case you're like, you hear. Dun dun. Doo doo. The collision on these things is not particularly accurate. I don't know if they realise. I assume I'm not the only person who takes this route from the obelisk, because it's the most direct line. Surely someone else does. One pill makes you larger, the one pill makes you small, yes. The red Lufay or blue Lufay? I mean, I don't care. You mean like lore-wise? I don't care. You know, I prefer Freya, honestly, but I'd like to like Lufay, and hopefully I will like him when he becomes more useful to me when he's been converted. Basically, don't want to be corrupted, essentially. Right, here's our new map room. I was busy before the stream today, people. I do have a bunch of things on my YouTube channel showing me building circles. So I don't think this is like super revolutionary or anything. But I kind of wanted to have a map room and I wanted something that looked kind of pretty. So it's just like right there. Just because Lufey's over there, I'm probably going to be coming here back and forth. Now I could build a teleportory stone, which means I'd be able to go back and forth using it. But I wanted to build map rooms because I just like them. It's nice to build structures, and they're a bit cozier, I think. So I'll show you. This is a swim up kind of map room. Gonna get all our fur like dirty, and then I'll show you Lou. Or we'll speak to Lou, and then So here we are. It's I use the Khitan build set, which is gorgeous, honestly. It's so beautiful. It looks nice in lots of places, but I actually really like it here. I just did it on a whim kind of thing. I mean, chose the build set on a whim. But basically what I always do, very quick kind of like bit of info on how to do this, is I kind of lined up the foundations that I wanted next to these. I don't know why, but I put a couple of foundations in front of these two bricks there, that brick there, if you can see what I mean, and then lined them up over here so that I could get the position that I wanted. I don't know why I do that. I just like to have things lined up to something. And then if you want to do stilts like this, what I did was I did foundation and then a pillar on top of the foundation and then a ceiling piece above that. And then once you've got a couple of ceiling pieces, you can delete the foundations just so that you can kind of like orient it the way you want to if you're kind of like obsessive about things as I am sometimes. So then we have like pillars going around under all of the squares. And again, I've got like a bunch of things on my YouTube channel showing you how I build a circle because I like building circles in this game. That's it really. The roof is hollow, and that is because, so I started to build like a fancy roof, and I also thought about putting ceiling pieces, but we're not going to see the roof, but we're just going to see this place from the side view, and I didn't just want to increase the use of materials or increase lag unnecessarily. So this is why I haven't filled the roof in. You can use that as like a workshop or something. You could have a lift going up there. You could have a wheel or something if you wanted. Some means to convert thralls, a bunch of gibbets or something perhaps. But this is what I ended up doing. So we do have a dancer here so that we can cleanse our corruption. She's dressed very like smartly for the office. And I put some like hops plants, some little Khitan like braziers, which I've been enjoying in this particular playthrough. And here we are. We've got this lovely like 360 views and what have you. Okay. Well, let me leave creative mode. There you go. So I could fly. So there you go. UCD, yes. I mean, I probably do, but not in that sense. I'm not like one of those like... yeah, I don't... Yes, I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. Nice, yeah. Important thing is map rooms don't give you... Yeah, they don't give you like a ridiculous amount of corruption. And I always, if I place a map room, I can leave a dancer there, and it just feels nice. It feels familiar. Usually I would always have done like a wheel map combo. So I would always do like a wheel underneath and then a map on the roof. I built it with the extra points. I did respec for it. I always do when I respec anything, especially things I'm going to require pillars for. So I use structural integrity. And then the pillars that I have are really just there for kind of, aesthetics and whatever, as much as anything else. It's really a lot better if you use that. So I like it. It's kind of cool. So that's one. I also built one at Mounds. And that's also going to be useful if I want to go do Dagon Dungeon, like whatever. And good for speaking to Lou. So let's see if we can restart our Lufey quest. And I do have a dancer with me.
Thank the gods you found me.
Hello, mate.
Exile.
I'm going to just power through this.
For many, it is my... I will forego the... You must not, while I admit that... Because I am bound to this hell plant. I sense that you too are a student.
Oh, I forgot about the blood.
The banishing ritual will require blood. Bring me 3 flasks of sacrificial blood. Okay.
We'll bring him some blood. Okay, so now we can use our map room. I really like this build set here, like Khitan. Really, really nice. Okay, so let's go to Mounds of the Dead. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I probably would put, like, if I was playing on a server or something, I would maybe put, like, gibbets on the roof or something. But there's probably not anybody... I'm not going to really farm this place for, like, fighters, definitely. Maybe kind of crafting thralls, maybe dancers. There is the dancer island over there. But really, this is just kind of, like, getting away from the jungle when we kind of get here. Okay, let's go to Mounds. I'll show you what I've put at Mounds as well. How did you reset the quest? We finished one quest line, and then we're starting again. So here's the other one. Now, important thing to note, I turned on build everywhere on my map. You cannot build on points of interest in the game unless you turn on build everywhere. I'll show you where to do that. And you might say, well, that's kind of pointless. No one can do this. Well, you can do it in single player or you can do it on your own servers. Some people play in single player, some people play on their own servers. So, you know, I've just never done this before, built in this exact spot. Service settings, building. This one here, build everywhere. Usually I have it switched off. Wait, let me think about that. And then, generally speaking, if I'm having, like, taking screenshots and stuff like that, quite often I'll do, like, build everywhere. But this is how you do it. You just toggle it there. Because otherwise you won't be able to build here. And I'll show you... Here you go. I'll show you why. Because I wanted to just build over his little, like, spawn location, Bragger. Now, the only thing about this, one of the reasons you can't build in certain places where there's points of interest is because you will, what's the word? You'll block off the spawn of NPCs. And I did that with him. This guy I spawned in. He's called Bragger in the spawn in, like, admin panel. So I just spawned him in and gave him some clothing, just so we had the sort of the vibe of the NPC. He's like, I don't know where I am. I don't belong here. But I thought it'd be kind of cool because it's always raining. It was raining while I was building it. And I just thought it'd be kind of nice to do that, really. So I just kind of, like, lined up my blocks over here, and then I kind of built in, and I kept kind of moving my circle until this bit was kind of in the middle. The center of my circle was just kind of in the middle, and I like it. I mean, you know, it's just a map room and you know, kind of basic situation with some pillars. The same kind of situation here. And I put some lifts. There you go. Betty is here protecting us from corruption. And we have these lovely views around us. So that's our map room at Mounds. I thought about putting the nicer lifts, and then I decided not to. I think it looks kind of nice, kind of rustic like that. I killed Bragger, I know. He will respawn in again. So what happened was I built it, and then I relaunched the game to see if he was gone. And I thought he probably would be because, you know, he's just an NPC. So yeah, I spawned in a replacement, so he will survive there. Surprised you didn't spawn in a female and make her look like Ciri. Yes. Well, hopefully... So I did give him, like, a basic Cimmerian axe. You know... Ooh, can I not climb this? So if he needs to, he can defend himself. But as long as I don't drag over there any, like, white WIGHT kind of skeletons, then he should be fine. And at least now he's got like a little, like, cover, which is quite sweet. I don't know, people. I felt like doing it. You thought stranding a poor NPC in the middle of the lake would be nice. Well, this is where he lives. He's there, and, like, intentionally. See how happy he is? Look at that face. The face of a happy man, people. Anyway, so let's go do some Mounds, shall we? See if we can get anybody cool. And, you know, while we're here. Let me give you a truncheon, my friend. Yeah, I've built in Mounds, like, a bunch of times, or, like, in the water and things. I've never built there because, you know, I wouldn't normally just, like, block off a spawn, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to do today. So here we are, friendos, just doing what's satisfying. Hey, everybody's, like, buffed. I've got my truncheon. All right, let's go. I guess we'll get ourselves this berserker while we're at it. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. So yeah, so you can't do that on a server, but you can do it in single player if you want to. You can put it anywhere else around the water without going in the centre, but I just thought it'd be kind of interesting to put it in the centre of the circle, because I never did it before.
Fudging fudgesicles.
Absolutely.
Eyes open.
Aye, sir.
There's something out there.
Oh, we can barely get a punch in, could he? I saw him. Get him in the wheel. Yeah, we do. Oh God, I lifted the wheel.
Subscribed with Prime.
Totally forgot I lifted the wheel. Darn it, people. Oh no, I didn't. It's here. Whew. Thought I'd moved it. Els. Thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome. Okay. Sorry for butchering your name. Thank you, thank you. If anyone wants to join our servers, by the way, we have an Isle of Sipta server and a Exiled Land server. That's the name of the map, isn't it? I forget sometimes. No, I never do. You're welcome to join those servers. There's no paywall. They're PvE friendly, 2x harvesting, quality of life mods the same as my game. So, but like a light touch with the mods. Nothing that changes the way the game feels or the nature of the game generally. Just like some comfy things. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, you can do that by joining the Discord. Go to the Conan channel and look at the pinned messages and you'll find joining instructions. There you go. People will help you if you get stuck. But yeah, everyone's welcome. I see you. Look at him creeping. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Now, wouldn't mind a second Lianeele. Wouldn't mind a Delincia. We haven't got a Delincia yet. And today I'll actually try and remember to tell you all the different NPC spawn points of Delincia. Hello there, sir. Just deal with the archer. Okay, I'll take the hardened steel arrows. I like those. It's a very tough camp if you haven't been here yet. Really good armor to loot. Really good kind of like tools and weapons.
You picked the wrong fight.
Look at this. This armor is fantastically good. Definitely worth unfriending the first berserker that you see in the waters that we just kind of knocked out. And stealing his armor because his armor is really good. And you can get like up to about 4 pieces in one unfriendship. Okay, got to keep our eyes out for work of the Lost Tribe here. Doesn't look like we've got one. Or Velfalis, or Grat Stinkfinger, who's a tanner. I do recommend you take Spectre Coating.
Hereafter.
Sorry about that, mate. Do 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 do. So we still got a tanner here. Always check for names as soon as possible. I can switch weapons. She's a knocking out machine, isn't she? Okay, do some left clicks with our axe. Feels like the old purges. I do miss the old purges, people, honestly. Alright. I don't mind the new ones. I just think the old ones were kind of... I like the... I don't know, the chaos and trying to get the right place to get the right kind of purge and all that stuff. I just found it very satisfying. I was very addicted to doing purges. Do you want to put some gruel in that wheel? No, there's already like 1 piece of food and I always have a bit of food on me. It'll just rot. There's an archer here. Hi. Sorry to ruin your afternoon. We'll just have a little sleep. He'll sleep it off. It'll be fine. Hello? Okay, so now we're approaching the first of Delincia's spawn points in this little place. Shining poops. Oh, she's got a truncheon. I mean, chat. She's a special Thrall. She's much beloved. She's a good fighter. She always will be. I'd be very surprised if they ever make her like bad. I can't believe we've got to Delincia. So here is where you learn herbal tea recipe. It's like a stamina boosting situation these days. It used to be a healing item. Can I just like... We can tank that damage. Let's get her in the wheel and then we'll continue our journey around. And I'll show you the rest of the spawn point. What did they looking have found? There is, yes, there is. I'm sure there are mods. Yeah, absolutely. There are. Do. I'm probably going to check out. Would you guys be interested in watching me do like a look at that new modded map, the Shem map? Would you like to see that? I might do like a day one on that and give it a bit of a go, give it a vibe check and whatnot. We do have a wheel here. I get so disorientated. I've had so many lives in Conan and so many bases and so many like worlds, sometimes simultaneously. I'm like, wait, because normally I would have a wheel on top of that. Right, we got ourselves a berserker. Let's put the berserker in our friendo's inventory. There we go, Doom friendo. Delincia Snow Hunter. Fantastically good. Very excited. Shem. Yeah, I'm going to give it a go. Should be doing Legends of Shem. Yeah, the new Shem map. That's it. Yes, you'd like to see it. Okay. Maybe as soon as this week. Maybe as soon as tomorrow. If not this week, next week, probably. I've been having to think about that today. I also have like, if you're somebody who's family from different games, don't worry, I will be covering other games as well, other than Conan Exiles. And we will be returning to Valheim at some point as well. There you are, friends. I was down to check out a new map. Yeah, I might do the same with Savage Wilds as well. I've never, ever played Savage Wilds. Ever. I don't know if I'm going to do a full series, but I'll certainly do like a checking out situation. So there you are. Doom, 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 doom. It'll be fun. Right, let's just get our way back in here. Guys respawned because of single player. One of the nice things and negatives about single player simultaneously is that people respawn when you run away and come back again. All you have to do is run out of render range ever so slightly. I don't know if maybe because I have like short view distance on might affect it a little bit. So possibly Delincia may have repopulated this spot. No, she hasn't. Okay. Dun 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 dun. I can't fight that comment about looking like a runaway bride now. That's so funny.
God take you! Die!
Don't mess with my Lianeele. She just like teleported to a different location on unfriending. Dun, 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 dun. Let's check this cage. I get very excited about this cage because we've had some really good people in it. Okay. What is your situation here? Do you have... Yeah, she's got boots and gloves. Yeah. If I find like a... I want to say skirt. Tacet? Yes, if I find like a Sumerian steel tacet, we'll switch it out. Alright, let's see what we got. Come on, be good. No timer alchemist. I mean... It's a tier 3. We have a named alchemist, so if you go out there, you're going to get unfriended. Do we want him? We do have a bunch of... Doombringer, not right now, thank you very much. We do have like a bunch of different places we could use an alchemist. Let's leave him here. Let me put rescue. And you know, if next time we come here we hear like fighting and stuff, we know that we forgot him. You could take his weapon if you want to. If he's got anything valuable on him, you could take it off him. And then you can rescue him using the follower tab. And looking for the word rescue, or looking for like his particular name. I've got so many friends. You can right click and you can click rescue. There will be a cooldown based on how long it's been since you've been in kind of aggro. Bear that in mind. Like 9 minutes. What is it? 9 minutes? I don't remember how long it is. Yep. So we've already seen one Delencia spawn point. She has another spawn point over there, which is what I call the Circle of Death. She also has a roaming spawn point here. This dude who's walking over to us now, that can be a Delencia. And then she has one over there, which I'll show you. Plus she can spawn at Stargazer's Crest, where we went yesterday. Ooh, Circa. These are definitely worth thralling. Obviously, we've already got, well, 4 now. Ooh, let me give her this stuff. Let me give you this. So the Veneer Tacit has 158 armor. This has 250. Ooh, do we like this look better? So the other thing was just transmogged, I guess. Yeah. I guess we'll just stick with this for now. I kind of like the look. And then the chest piece. No, we're going to stick with this because this is my Void Forge situation. Okay. So let's just drop these. I could craft this for her. I crafted the stuff for the people outside our base. But, yeah, it looks fine. Alrighty. I will be crafting like a full set for her soon. And for now she's fine. So there's the jailer.
Your death will be as meaningless as your life.
God take you!
The axe is just undeniable. It's so good. Just axes, just generally. The crowd control is just fantastic. Listen, mate. Like, please free me. You're interrupting my flow.
You can't leave me here. I beg you.
I mean... Okay, let's get the key from the jailer who looks like Delencia. I could free you, but then, you know, what am I going to do? You want me to free you and send you...
I beg you, speak to me.
Let me, like...
You will not regret this, I
Wait.
promise.
Let me, like, break bonds with you, and you can go off into the exiled lands and live like a free man. There you go. You're welcome. But, it's quite nice, though, that if they talk to you, you know it's a barkeeper, so you can go, I don't need a barkeeper. It's a nice touch.
Curse you!
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, so wandering spawn can be Delencia. The people on the Circle of Death can be. And then there's a wandering Delencia spawn here as well. Between these, like, situations. Which I will show you. Could be this guy. And generally speaking, where she can spawn, you can also get a Berserker. But the Berserker will spawn in more places. This is always a carpenter, so you can get named in this location. Dun, 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 dun. Tier 3s are also great. And then if you thrall them, you can also get their like weapons, their star metal weapons and stuff like that. And their clothing. Look at that, star metal hatchet. Great place to tech jump. We got, was it here? Was it at Stargazers? We got like 2 pickaxes. Yesterday. 2 star metal pickaxes in the same box, I think it was. Hi there. They interest you in a fight. In a video game, YouTube. Beautiful. Lovely. Doom's just doing his little shimmy dance. Circle of Death. Yeah, exactly. It seems like the most appropriate name for it. Yep. A lot of people, yes, absolutely. It is a lot of thralls, yes. I mean, a lot of them are crafters. Most of them are crafters. Yeah. Yep, as Void is a cat. Yep. Got a few like fighters, but these are like the little bear cubs. Yep. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. I do like with the living settlements. Does he look like Work of the Lost Tribe? Question mark. Kind of maybe the same character model, yeah. Same character model, but not actually the dude. Just look out for Fellas. Don't get trapped in there, you're going to be in trouble. Just going to stun these people with my repartee. Beautiful. Oops. Sorry, you can have your war axe back. This is where you learn salted exquisite meat, which is the agility buffing food that I quite like. Which you can craft in your stove once you learn the recipe. Sorcerer, always a bit spicy. There we go. I'm going to take the radium head. Let's take the bits and the bobs. The snackage is always good. Alright, let's go check out Stargate. Oh, let's go check out over here, because there could be a Volfellis in here. And we don't have a bladesmith yet.
See me and tremble! Crumb takes everything.
I think it's a lady, I don't think it's Volfellis. Let's learn this ridiculous emote of chicken. Yeah. She's gonna go to the beach now, friends. She likes the beach. It's very dark here and, you know, nice scenery, but it's not a lot of sunshine. So that she's just gonna go to catch a bit of sunshine. Nice. What should I take on the new stamina system? I don't mind the penalty. I think the penalty's fine because I'm used to it. I think that's fine. If that's what's necessary for, like, PvP. But I don't like the pause before I, how do I say? I don't like the pause before I start to regenerate. Because I find it's making me slower in a fight against, like, the Red Mother, things like that. If I'm kind of soloing things, then, which is how I like to fight bosses and stuff like that, generally, a lot of them, or I like to test it and whatever, then I just find it's just kind of taking too long. So, and putting extra points in, where is it, friends? The perk that gives me, yes, endurance. I tried that and it's not really necessary. Stamina regenerating 25% faster isn't really necessary. What I need is for the pause to be less long. So I've gone back to stout. Today I have spec'd into maximum grit to try to kind of test out how I feel about that. Probably won't be able to test it out properly unless I fight the Red Mother with some daggers. So maybe we'll do that today. Maybe I'll do it next time. And also, obviously, I have less agility today, and that does affect my stamina pool too. So I have mixed feelings about it. How do you feel about it? Same goes to everybody, really. Listen to us curse you out when you leave them in the cage, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Can you show the map? Yeah, sorry, that would probably... Here's the map. This is where the cages are. After the exhausted state. Not after the exhausted state, because that's what we had before, isn't it? I mean, just the delay in general, yeah, personally. How about you? The pause is brutal, yeah, absolutely, yep. Do I have, like, regular daggers with me? Yeah, always. So you can just about see here, because I have night on super quick. So the main thing is, so let's get it all the way up. So if I slash, and then if I want to dodge, I got to do 3 dodges to escape the attacks of the Red Mother. 1, 2, 3. So now I've got maximum stamina. I can do that and have like a little bit left. But if I don't have maximum stamina, I just can't do 3 dodges. I mean, I have to be absolutely full, and then maybe I've got a tiny bit left, and I was kind of finding myself completely without stamina quite frequently. So it's definitely a lot better with like maximum stamina, but not everybody wants to put all their points in stamina, you know? Yep. So obviously you can also, you know, wear different clothing. You can wear like veneer clothing. Various different things give you stamina increases. So you can also drink Yellow Lotus potion, that kind of thing. But it's that pause there. It's a bit long. Lianeele question mark. Can we get it a second Lianeele? I would be like super excited if we had a second one, because you know what's better than 1, 2 question mark. No, she doesn't have a hammer. Somebody said that she's always got a hammer. Dun 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 dun. She's a good tip if true. Yeah. Not Lianeele. Not Lianeele, but we'll take her. Come on then, mate. Real killer with strength bills, yeah. I mean, I'm doing strength at the moment because I haven't got my end game agility weapons. But I do have points in agility because I always like, I have the first book in agility because it's horrible without some agility, especially when you're used to max agility. I'm used to just like rolling super quickly. So yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, he's fighting the dude in the cage. I told you, if we went away and came back again and we heard fighting, we would know why. Oh well. Hello, Scott. I'll be mad if you've got a second already for Mounds today forever. Now I couldn't get a named armor or anything. Yeah, it's just like that, really. If I really want to get like stuff from Mounds, I just build near it and then I just kind of, you know, end up farming it a fair bit because I'm nearby. Okay. Another dancer for our map rooms and stuff. Okay, so let's go to Stargazers while we're here. We did very well though. Like, what was it? Day 1, day 2, we got a shield right. I mean, pretty incredible. Maybe day 2. I don't think we had any friendos on day 1. Got out of the area 10 times yesterday, could not spawn Lianeele. Yeah, she is hard to get. Yeah, we've just been insanely lucky. Yep, we literally weren't even looking for Lianeele. I mean, we were just looking for a dancer so we could clear our corruption. Because I came up here with like a corrupted build so we could do cull resources. Or we came up, corrupted ourselves so we could do cull resources. And then there was a freaking Lianeele there and I was like, what the hell is happening? It's crazy. All of last playthrough, I didn't get a single Lianeele, even though we literally like looked regularly. I mean, not... Oh, we got the event. Oh, cool. Look at this. This is incredibly disorientating. I bet new players would be like, this is uncomfortable. If you don't have a torch or like this. Wait, look at that. That's too dark, isn't it? Let me give her... Isn't that too dark? My personal kind of take on it. I give her weapon. Yeah, so people had said to me that this event was on. This encounter, they're calling it now. Alright, buddy, you want to fight? Aggressive chase. Okay. We should be pretty quick with our build and our friendo. Don't you get Doombringer. I don't think you really get anything from this event except the Zamorian Thief armor pieces, which is kind of boring, really. I mean, it's quite nice early game, but I don't know how much you're going to be able to cope with these people early game. I don't know. I guess they only have, like, bows. Serpent Man swords from Sipter. I mean, a good early game. Hello, mate. I'm here to make it sunny again. Witch Hunt, that's what it's called. So we did get one piece of dragon powder. We got the Serpentman language thing. One bit of demon blood and some pieces of Zamorian Thief, which is agility buffing armor, but it's incredibly lightweight. It looks very nice. Yep. And some Serpentman situations. Okay, let's see what we get from the cage. Ooh. Nice. Cool. Can we see who you are, madam? Kushite armor. What do you have? Obsidian. So if you get a Kushite armor and it's got obsidian weapons, they're a volcano person. So this is not a bad person to have. The volcano like crafters. I went through these all in my like fighters video a couple of months ago, and all the crafters from the volcano are like really good as well. So I'm gonna keep her. Let's call her Rescue. I quite frequently seem to get volcano people from here. Let's put you like out of harm's way. Remember last playthrough I just had this like field of rescued friendos down here. I guess we'll take that. Do I care about the obsidian? You can keep that, friend. We'll rescue it. We'll just get you back somehow. Right, let's go use our map room. Now we can use. And now, so because we have a map room here, it's a lot less of a commitment for me to come to Mounds to do like a hunt for Delencia or whatnot. Because got 2 of those yesterday. Did spawn a Berserker, lost my last one, was level 15. Yeah, Berserkers have 100% spawn rate. Yep. Wee bit on the dark. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Yeah. One in the mounds, one in the jungle. The events, did you? Ah. Did you have one at Buccaneer Bay? Because I really feel like Buccaneer Bay needs that event. Oh, encounter. My bad. So I found 2 other ones beside those 2. Cool. Trying to figure out what, if anything, the name was referencing in the event. Bayman, yeah, I don't know. Have a calming voice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now see for Delencia, got on first or second run. Yeah, Delencia spawns fairly frequently. I mean, if you are not having any luck getting her, just keep at it. You'll get her. She's way more frequent than Lianeele. You know, she has like 4 spawn points here, 1 up at Stargazers. You'll get her. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Right. To the map room. We could tame another Berserker while we're here. I always do this. Got to get like a field of reference. Oh, friendos. Yeah, should we see if the Berserkers respawned? He should have. Gotta get my bearings down. While we're here, we haven't got Gothrad yet, have we? So shall we get a Gothrad before we do anything else? Gothrad the Oathbreaker is 100% spawn Taskmaster. Named Taskmaster. So let's grab him, shall we? Now, normally I hate fighting these guys because they corrupt you, but because I have my dancer with me, who's just got her second perk. I feel kind of nostalgic about this Lianeele now. I don't know if we're gonna switch to somebody else. So we've got increased agility, increased strength. We've got the assassin, which is a great first perk, and then -3 in strength for her second perk. That's bad, and +5 in agility. Yeah, so we would definitely want to use our elixir of rebirth to re-roll those so that we get better perks. I want like more. I don't want any negatives in damage, basically. Hate the negative ones. If she was an agility thrall, she'd be doing great right now, but she's not. She's a strength thrall. So now we've got to unfriend everybody except for Gothrad. So I'm probably going to put a truncheon on Lianeele. Yeah, Lianeele. So she doesn't unfriend Gothrad by mistake. Let's deal with this guy. You can use Spectre Coating on them.
Gods take you!
There's the dude.
In the name of Set, identify yourself.
You picked the wrong fight!
Let's get in there with our truncheons. They don't think they can pass through there.
Thank you!
Great, this is going well. Famous last words.
You picked the wrong fight!
Tag team.
Die!
Nice. You can also throw these guys if you want to. Where's Gothrad? Let's check we've got the right guy. Here we are. Come with me, mate. We have already got a Belly the Breaker and I think a tier 2 or a tier 3 like Taskmaster as well. When you have a tier 3, they can make the chain bindings recipe in the, what is it called? Torturous Work table. But I just wanted to show you where to get him. Oh, I'll show you where the mound is on the map, but he's always there. This little mound here. There you go. That little teeny tiny nub. There we are. Buccaneer Bay, one of the cold area. Don't want to give away location unless you want to know. Yeah, go for it. I've definitely had them before. So those encounters were around in Sorcery, in the Age of Sorcery, and then they got rid of them. And then sometimes they accidentally switched them back on servers. I think I say accidentally because I'm pretty sure they don't stay for very long when they put them back on again. So, but I would like it if they would leave them on because it just makes it a bit more interesting, doesn't it? I do think the rewards need to be kind of good though. Hold on a second. Okay, we got another Taskmaster. So Delincia, a Berserker, a Gothrad, and an Entertainer. Nice, let's use our map. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Sweet. Okay. So let's go to the sinkhole, which is our nearest obelisk. What was I going to go to? Unnamed City for, peeps? Were we going to go there? We restarted Lufay. We need to get him some flasks. We spoke to Freya. She's on cooldown. I want to go to Skittering Cavern and the Zath Cave, and then maybe climb Fingerfang. So I guess we'll go to the central like obelisk. Yeah. So pink. There we go. Pink for the sinkhole. Oh, I did want to try the Red Mother with the daggers. That's it. Yeah. So well done. Oh my god. Did you see him? Oh, dude. Poor guy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. This is why I don't think we should have full damage on our followers at all. Oh, he's level 20. What did he get? 21,000 HP. Remember the days when that would have been just unheard of. Oh, he does loads of damage. Extremities are very powerful and do more damage than normal. So when we want to run over a fawn, I mean, I would never do that, obviously. But if we did want to run over a fawn, we would do more damage to it. I like it. I mean, you know, theoretically, obviously wouldn't do it. Anyway, so let's go to Skittering Cavern. And then we'll go to the other kind of Spudit Cave. And then we'll try and get ourselves some legendaries. We've got a couple of keys. Ba-dum. We should go to the Tower of Bats on our way, but I haven't got my Staff of the Triumvirate. On our way, let's check for crafters in the summoning place. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat for a chance to win a DLC of a choice, excluding Diketo or Sipta. This is another place where there can be an encounter. I haven't seen one. Grave, what is it called? Grave Matters. We do a lot of damage. So like, yeah. Just here to check for crafters, people. She's got her truncheon still, hasn't she?
I will feast upon you.
Wait, I'm trying to be cool and use a light attack. There we go.
Man flesh.
Lady Flesh. A twofer. So, cook and armor. She called me a man, so I,
Take me.
you know, dispatched with that situation. No! For the love of God! This is an outrage, people.
Dog, take me.
Slicing and dicing. Hi there. Who are you? Oh, a barkeeper? You don't look like a Zamorian barkeeper. I mean, we could liberate her.
God, what was that?
Okay. So this is where you can get a witch doctor. Just gonna have a visit of these people, madam. We already have, like, barkeepers. We don't really need another one. We have, like, 2 already. We have 1 and then 1 when that's on break. What is that? Oh, it's a taxidermy shellback. Okay. We already learnt the recipes from here. Hello? Who are you? An exile? Can we just... can we... Hold on. I mean, we could keep her. Shall we? We have too many people. Go on, be free, lady. There you go. So think about the tavern, you end up going, oh, I like that one. Let me keep that one. And like, I maybe have too many people. Mam flesh. Okay, I like that. That's better. Tomorrow off, so looking forward to doing my toes back into Conan. Nice, nice. Excited for you. Came across one today on the Islet Lake. Did you? I see. I don't know. Have I had the one in the snow? Islet Lake is all the way up here. I love it up there. Interesting that there's an encounter there. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite places to live or like build in the snow. Alright, let's see what's in the cage. Oh yeah, barkeeper. I'm gonna leave you. Sorry, madam. I know, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest my armpits. Blah, 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 blah. I get you. He's fine. He's gonna sleep it off. You always want to take your sorcerer spell pages. We've already done our sorcery leveled it all the way, so we don't really need sorcerer spell pages as far as I know. I guess we could dismantle them if we wanted, but we already have a bunch of like black blood and whatnot. All right, we had a quick look in the summoning place. So let's go to the Skittering Cavern. Alright, onwards, friendos. Normally I would go into Sinner's Refuge if I'm anywhere near it like this, but you know. If you need a bunch of eggs, by the way, this is a decent place to get eggs. You used to be able to harvest these, like, sorry about that, I apologise about your chicks and stuff. Sorry, you used to be able to harvest them with like a pick or an axe and things like that. You can't do that anymore. You can only click E on them. So there you are. You can harvest the birds. I think the birds... Do you get eggs from the birds? You do from stalks in the jungle, I believe. We have a little look, see? Harvest. Excuse me. I don't think that's going to work, Lianeele. Let me get a harvesting tool. This is obviously a star metal pickaxe with an advanced tool upgrade kit on it, and I have 2 times harvesting on. So do bear that in mind. Feathers, savoury flesh. Yeah, we do get eggs from them. Got like 6 eggs. You definitely can't, yeah. You get like 2 each when I pick up these just because of my increased harvesting yield. Perfect. So there you go. This location is a good place to get eggs. Opposite the summoning place, basically. For cooking and stuff. I get quite a few eggs using the sickle. Oh, on the birds. Oh, okay. That's cool. The problem in the cage in the north has very good stats. Do you mean people generally in the cage? The cages in the north? Yeah. Yepers. Oh, look at this view. Is that beautiful? I do love the Exiled Lands people. Yes, the people in the cages. The people up at Mounds, I tend to get volcano fighters and stuff in those cages, which are really cool. Dun, dun, dun. Right, Skittering Cavern. Over here. Come on then, Doomy. It's like, she never uses me. I just run along, carrying her things. And here we are. I would like to do the dregs again, but I don't like that, like, sound bug. It's so weird and creepy. And then I have to put music on my VOD. I don't want to do that. Well, I won't be able to do that. People, that's it. Are there cages? I don't think there's any cages in the volcano, no. Which is weird. We did fly around the volcano, didn't we, looking? There was nobody in the volcano. Unless they've added any. Please do correct me if I'm wrong, friendos. See, I only have to get off the camel again if I get on the camel. This is why we just run, friends. It's just so much more efficient. Nothing stands in my way then. Just keep going. Oh, were you asking the question, Magic? Was that a question? Yeah, the people in the cages in the north are definitely like better quality. Yeah? It was do 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 do. Yep, exclamation mark ticket, yep. Yep. Alright. So let's go get ourselves a legendary from the Spuda. We should be able to just run into the cave and just click on the box and get a legendary now.
Fire17 just subscribed with Prime.
Autumn, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you so much. Okay. The furries are like, no problem for us right now. You see a bearer and they're wearing light encumbrance armor, like the top piece that she's wearing, but the full outfit, then it's always a named person. To the Spooder Cave. Alright, what weapon shall I use for the Spooder people? Shall I use the Doomhammer on 1, the axe on 2, or the pokey, stabby, dagger hand thingies? Technical term, obviously, try and keep up people. On 3. What do you think I should use? Hammer, axe, pokey dagger. 3. Alright. Should we incorporate... Oh, he's doing a moonwalk. Should we get Lianeele to help? She might need to have her weapon back, mightn't she? Here you go, madame. Because her weapon won't lose any durability, I've intentionally not put a mod on it. Because I'm going to put a master weapon fitting on it once I've done the Warmaker dungeon. I have mentioned that before, but I know people like pop in and out of streams and stuff. So there you have it. Ta-dum. Harvest spiders with a sickle to get Gossamer and a hatchet to get Ica, both valuable and useful. This is going to be a Spooder unfriending situation now. I won't be able to turn the lights on, which will be probably good for the people with arachnophobia. But the Glimmer Moon or the Forge Light are great for like dark places like this. Hi there. They did pick the wrong fight. You're right, Lianeele. Two-handed weapons, are those the best choice? Chat will correct the writing. I don't know what you're trying to ask me, Magic. Can't you just use Prying Kit to take off when you get the Master Staff? I guess so. Are there any maces that light up? Not maces, no. There's the Forge Light Hammer. Oh yeah, two-handed is the best choice for using the glow-in-the-dark things. Is that what you're talking about? Because you can't carry a torch otherwise. Yep. Hi, Spooder. She's doing a lot of damage. Got 8 minutes left of our buffs. Don't mess with Lianeele. Okay, we already have like 2 Nemedian helmets. It's a karmic repairing helmet. When you have it equipped, when you're wearing it, any weapons or tools or anything you have in your hands like that will repair itself when you receive damage. Although it doesn't work for unique items or legendaries. Ah, Jedi's Greatsaber, another glow-in-the-dark situation. Two-handed strength sword. 71 damage, 23% armor pen. I mean, really good, like, and it makes this, like, noise, which I think, did we get one of these in the... I know we didn't get one. Did I spawn one in the dregs? Because I remember making the noises. There you go. Okay, cool. Another, like, light up situation. Prying kits don't work in legendaries. Doesn't the prying kit damage it? I'm trying to think why I don't do that. Can we do, like, a test? I don't have anything that's broken that I'm willing to get rid of. That's the only thing. I guess we could do a test, yeah. Because you can't mod something that's damaged, and doesn't a prying kit damage the item? I don't know, friendos. There's a reason. There'll be a reason why I don't do it. Put the Zamorian thief boots, artisan pants, veneer set at the top, earrings and gauntlets on my lady friends and colour them. Of course, looks nice. Nice. I do really like the Zamorian thief stuff. Really nice. Artisan pants are like the shiny ones that look like skin tight leather. Veneer settler top. I don't know if I know what that one looks like. Ah, yeah, this little thing. Yeah, yeah. Earrings and gauntlets. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we did that. Let's go to the other Spuda Cave. For some free legendary situations. And we'll fight the corrupted spider this time. Now that we have a friendo and stuff. And I have a dancer who will clear my corruption. What I need to do is just make a stack of cleansing brews so that I don't care about being corrupted. I'm not going to use this Jedi's Great Saber because I haven't put a mod on it. I could just put a spike weapon fitting on it. It's really only my, like, really fun... it's only my really fun, like, agility weapons that I really, really like. Supergirl. That I won't put, like, anything like a spike weapon fitting on it because I might not get another one for ages. So... Right, the other Spuda Cave. There's one axis there. And there's... That's not it, that's a Warren of Degenerates. I guess it's like further along the cave. I guess we just haven't discovered the entrance yet. But we'll see it, won't we? Oh, we kind of could do with some aloe. Bum. Sweet. Haven't harvested any for a while. We need it for crafting the concentrated aloe extract. Which is really what I would use for, like, dungeons and, like, certainly tougher things now. I mean, you can use weak aloe, but particularly on your followers, you really could do with, like, a stack of concentrated. Bit of water. You used it on your legendary hammer, so it is working. So it doesn't damage them, and it works. So you're able to put a mod on your legendary, remove it with the prying kit, and then replace it, and it all works on legendaries. Okay, we'll have to try that. How many hours do I have this game? 8,000. More than 8,000. Don't judge. I like it. Yeah, that's really good to know, Scott, because generally speaking, so it doesn't matter too much for stuff that I'm going to use anyway, because it's going to take damage from it. But things I put on my Thrall, if I could put like a mod on it and then replace that, especially because we got Hanneman's Scatter really early. I just want her to be able to do absolute max damage later on. Now, if we get a momentum, I'm going to be replacing her Hanneman's Scatter. Put up my hammer, had the wrong one, so pried it off. Put another one. I see, and it worked. Good. Good to hear that. See, now I'm doubting myself. I mean, I believe you. She's just like one hit everybody together collectively. It removes half durability. Yeah, doesn't it remove durability? That's the thing I thought, yeah. We'll have to try it. Logging in to try it. I'm like really getting all excited thinking about changing the kits on my Thralls. Yeah. Somebody try it who's got nothing to lose. I've got full durability kits. I've got full durability weapons. Oh, we got a demon croc. I've got full durability weapons at home. I could put a kit on, like put a spike weapon fitting on, take it off, and just put the same thing back on it, and see if it does any takes any damage. 8,000 magic. 8. How do you dive like that? I get that question multiple times a day. Forward and space, just to like jump, and then when you get to the apex of your jump, just hit crouch, or whatever you've got bound to dive in your control settings. It'll be C for mouse and keyboard, I think is the default. Try and get legendary now. Nice. I have my crouch bound to my mouse because I have it like that for Overwatch, for like crouch spamming when I'm fighting, and so it's just like a natural thing for me to have my crouch on that, and it's so much easier I find than using the C button on my keyboard. This is me using it on my keyboard. I'd have to like rewire my brain. Yeah. 8,000 magic. Are you trolling me? Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do. I haven't run past, have I? I don't think so. There's the other one. So I think we're coming up to it. Yeah. I think it's just up there at the corner. Let's use Doom Friendo. We could unfriend the croc on our way. Extra points. Oh yeah. Oh, another one. So let's test his new ability. And... oh yeah. Can I get a crocodile? I don't think we can do a crocodile. Oh, 50%. How... I have to be going full speed. We got like, Doom got a perk for like his level... what was it for? Crushing trample on his like... the extra 10 in like, stomping, I guess. This is the answer. It is a lot. Yes, it is a lot, yes. Indeed. Hi there.
God take you! Oh. Die!
Tail whip. 1, 2, 3.
Taste death! Taste death!
Is anybody using the lock-on? Since they changed it. Is she in the ground? She's fallen into the sand, people.
God take you!
He doesn't do much to us now, does he? So all our points in grit will really make a difference to that as well. 200 armor from grit. Right, let's get our skeleton key. There it is. Leave the rest. Where's Doom Friendo? I need a new saddle for Doom, don't I? I never make the upgraded one. I always forget. That's a lot. 620. I have 600 in Shrouded, only start playing Conan 200. Nice, nice. It's a great game for like losing a bunch of time into. This is my first purge and got the Barkeeper. Nice. You can get them in regular cages now, you know. You don't have to do purges for it, but well done. It's great. Haven't tried lock-on. Yeah. So they upgraded, they changed it so that you could have, how do I say this? So that large enemies have multiple lock-on points now. So you can lock onto like a leg or something. Small enemies probably will feel the same. But I don't use it because I like to have the freedom to move out the way, and find if I lock on in games generally that my survivability is not as good. Okay, so this should be one of the Weaver's Hollow. This should give us access to the corrupted spider, and then there's a legendary chest next to them. And there's two entrances. There's this one here, and then Scuttler's Shortcut. I think that might be the better one. Is this the one where you have to drop down? I think it might be. But once you've got legendary skeleton keys from farming bosses, you kind of want places to be able to turn your keys in, and you can run up to the box next to this spider and kind of run away quite easily. Please don't nerf it. Please don't buff it or whatever. If you're listening, Funcom. It's just a nice thing to do with your keys, because otherwise you have to go through dungeons. And Skittering Cavern and this one, you can just literally run to the back. I mean, you might take a little bit of damage, but just like run in, click on the box, use your key, run the hell out of there. The only thing is, if you pick up Hanneman's Gather, which is what my Thrall has, it weighs like 50 kilos, 50 pounds, whatever. And you'll be over encumbered if you don't have any like points early game, so be careful. Yeah, this is the drop down situation. There's the Spuda. And I don't think I can climb in this. Can I climb in this cave? Nope. So we're going to fall with purpose. There we go. Yeah, I definitely prefer the other entrance. You ready for a fight, Lianeele? I'll show you where the box is. This is also the cave where you learn the Zath religion. There's a person right there. So this other side, you can just click on this box and get your legendary and run the hell back out of him. This guy does a corrupty attack, like an AoE or corruption, that one there, which kind of drags you into it. I'm trying to pull away here, which is why I don't like fighting him. But I do have a dancer with me who's fighting, so I'm not super worried about corruption. There's one of these in a couple of places, including in the wine cellar dungeon. Just started. No point hitting the leg instead of just smashing the head. Well, because... Well, definitely on console, you need to lock on. I don't know about anybody else here. Please do correct me if you don't do it on console. But you're very, very close to the enemy on console. And when you're kind of attacking and stuff, I mean, this is a while ago now, but I found that I always had to lock on. I just don't like to do it with mouse and keyboard or on PC because I'm further away and stuff. But like really big enemies, like the elephants and stuff like that, especially like the elephant boss, it can be kind of hard to kind of like hit it, I suppose, and so that's where the lock-on is necessary. it can be an advantage, but I don't know. I just prefer to switch weapons, you know. All right, so let's get our skeleton key, and I'll show you the weapon that we picked up. I'm gonna drop the ichor. We've got loads of ichor. It's kind of a crime, but here you are. I'll take the ichor. I'll take the ichor. In my internal voices, I'm like, take the ichor, you fool. Right, so we got a splinter, a bow that fires arrows which always break. There you go. No armor pen, 31 damage. You can put a spike weapon fitting on it, so it increases the armor pen. I'll show you where the Zath dude is. Over here. Yes, here we go. Yeah, we've already spoken to him. This is where you learn the Zath religion. Nest of Zath. He's not very chatty. Okay, we should be able to run out this way now. Legendary bow, yeah. Can't pry off the mod from Legendary, must have been Star Metal. There you go. Thank you for checking. I appreciate it. It's totally cool to be wrong. I'm just glad that we've clarified, because I was like, I don't know why I didn't know that I could do that. So that's good. We scienced it, people. I lock on most of the time on console. Yeah. I just found it completely necessary to do on console. So, you know, you have less control with a controller, and then two, you're just so close to the enemy, and when they're kind of moving around and you're fighting them, it just makes it kind of essential, really, I think. I'm just running past the spiders because I always do. Sit. I have been running out of stamina way less today, haven't I? Since maxing out my grit, which you would hope for, I guess. I usually fight my way into caves and then just run out because I'm like, yeah, I'm done with you. Hey. And she's not putting her weapon away. Okay. That was weird. Should we have a quick check for salamander babies? So apparently salamander babies will share the spawn point of adults. And I don't particularly want salamander babies, although we have collected like 2 of almost every creature in the game on this playthrough. So yeah, apparently the best thing to do is just to unfriend the adults, and then the babies have a chance to spawn, but it's like a really low like spawn rate. So there you have it. We did get Komodos quite easily. Ooh. Tried it too, didn't work. There you go. Well, we know now, friendos. No worries. Don't recall ever seeing baby salamanders at the spot, and my preferred basic is just that overhand. Really? So, okay, so chat, have you seen a baby salamander on the Exiled Lands? Type 1 if you have. And then tell us where it was. Type 2 if you haven't. Nobody? 2, yeah. Then I don't remember if I ever have, to be honest. I used to collect creatures like they were going out of fashion. Back in the day, I would always collect tigers because I'd be always trying to get greater tigers, like constantly. All the greater pets I used to really love to get, but they really not particularly good right now, to put it mildly.
Will guide me to dark land.
I might make like a large animal taming pen and fit it somewhere at the back of our base, because I do like having the sound of like the rumble of a tiger in the base when you're walking around and you see them in it and stuff. So I might place one of those and put some creatures. We should be farming this spot
My teeth will taste you.
more frequently so that we can get a blacksmith, because we don't have a named blacksmith yet, I don't think. And did we get a named bearer? No, we found a name bearer, but they met an untimely end, didn't they? So I remember. Thanks for that. Yeah, I forget who it was now. It was at the den, I think. She did like a, oh, wasn't very nice kind of sound. You missed the castle. Nope, not at all, actually. I'm sure I will. I just really love the savannah, which is why we've built here. And I missed this NPC camp. I would much rather have this NPC camp that has like sorcerers, has like people here I can befriend, has a bearer that can be named, a blacksmith that can be named. I did do this, like the fortress a bunch of times, and you know, it was very frustrating. The lag was obnoxious. You had to kind of like, you couldn't build anywhere on the savannah really, because you had to kind of run away to get it to reset. I mean, you could, I guess, build over there or something, but I don't know. I just think it kind of ruined this entire biome, really. If I may be a bit hyperbolic, and I think a lot of people felt that way. And on console, I know it was a nightmare because especially if you don't have an SSD. Yeah, because hello, Farix. Hello. Do you guys miss the castle, the fortress? How do you feel about it? Well, my friends, I think we're going to stop here for today, and we're going to resume tomorrow.